Did you know about Kubur in Islamic tradition? This intriguing aspect of Islamic belief centers on the head of Kubur, who plays a significant role in explaining cultural practices and spiritual guidance within the faith. In this tradition, Kubur represents a pivotal figure, often associated with the Selama, a collective of spiritual beings or community members who embody values of unity and moral integrity. These elements highlight the importance of communal ties and moral responsibilities in Islam. For followers, the head of Kubur symbolizes not only leadership, but also the interconnectedness between individuals and their community, fostering an environment of mutual support and respect. By understanding these figures and their significance, one can appreciate the deeper layers of Islamic tradition that shape the lives of millions around the world, creating a rich tapestry of faith, culture, and ethics. How do these roles influence modern Islamic practices? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Japan's population is shrinking. This island nation is grappling with a major demographic challenge as its birth rates continue to plummet. Currently, Japan holds one of the oldest populations in the world, with a staggering proportion of citizens aged 65 and older. Experts predict that if this trend continues, Japan could see its population cut by nearly half by the end of this century. A combination of factors contributes to this alarming trend. Many young people are choosing to marry later, if at all, and some are opting for smaller families. Additionally, Japan's strict immigration policies have not helped, limiting the influx of young workers to balance the aging population. This shrinking workforce poses serious concerns for the economy and social systems, leading many to wonder how Japan will cope with a future where there are more retirees than workers. What solutions can bring hope to this pressing issue? Most people don't know this, but coal stoves sparked a protest. In 1859, the bustling city of New York saw a surprising outcry as residents rallied against proposed bans on coal stoves. While the concerns were mainly about air pollution and health, many New Yorkers were worried about the chilling effects of such regulations on their home heating. The city, known for its cold winters, relied heavily on these stoves for warmth, and the fear was that banning them would leave families in the cold and struggling with rising heating costs. This incident highlights a fascinating tension between the need for cleaner air and the everyday realities of domestic life. It shows how technology, like coal stoves, can ignite intense debates in public policy. As people grappled with the impact of industrialization, they made their voices heard, sparking conversations that are still relevant today. This might surprise you: South America versus Pluto. You might think Pluto is a large planet, but South America actually has a larger surface area. Covering around 17.8 million square kilometers, South America exceeds Pluto's 16.7 million square kilometers. This fascinating comparison showcases how our home planet can contain vast regions that outsize entire celestial objects. When considering the differences between land on Earth and space bodies, it's easy to see how geography can defy our expectations. Countries like Brazil and Argentina boast enormous landscapes filled with forests, mountains, and rivers, while Pluto sits isolated in the Kuiper Belt, representing a frozen world of ice and rock. This surprising fact serves as a reminder of the incredible dimensions of our Earth and its continents, encouraging us to appreciate the rich diversity and scale of the world beneath our feet. Prepare to be amazed by your filthy phone. Did you know that mobile phones can have 10 times more bacteria than a toilet seat? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Our phones are constantly in our hands, touching surfaces that carry germs, and often we forget to give them a good clean. This bacteria buildup can lead to unpleasant consequences, like skin breakouts or even infections, especially when we make calls or check messages right up against our faces. Think about it. You may wash your hands regularly, but how often do you clean your phone? Taking a moment to sanitize your device daily can really make a difference. Using simple disinfecting wipes or sprays safe for electronics can keep your phone clean and your skin healthier. So the next time you grab your phone, ask yourself, when was the last time I cleaned this? Why exactly do we trust science and law? Scientific facts, as recognized by institutions like the Imperial College of Law and the Ministry of Education, play a crucial role in upholding justice and protecting public interest. These established laws and regulations require that scientific evidence is accurately integrated into legal decisions, ensuring that they are based not just on opinions, but on proven truths. For example, forensic science helps solve crimes by providing reliable methods for analyzing evidence like fingerprints or DNA. This reliance on scientific principles ensures that the justice system remains fair and effective. However, the application of science in law also raises questions about how we interpret and utilize these facts. Are we always considering the latest scientific advancements? And how do we balance legal standards with rapidly evolving scientific knowledge? Understanding this relationship is vital for ensuring that laws reflect reality and serve society well. Can you imagine that urinating in the ocean is illegal? In Portugal, this surprising law aims to protect the coastal waters and the environment. The country's gorgeous beaches attract millions of locals and tourists every year, so maintaining clean seas is crucial. When people urinate in the ocean, it can lead to pollution, affecting marine life and the overall health of the coastline. Portugal's legislation encourages visitors to use proper restroom facilities to keep the waters pristine. This rule reflects a broader commitment to environmental protection, showing that even small actions can contribute to a healthier planet. Tourists might find this law unusual, but it's all about preserving the beautiful beaches that everyone loves. So next time you're enjoying the waves in Portugal, remember to respect the rules and keep the ocean clean. Wouldn't we all want to swim in clean waters? This might surprise you. Twins have unique fingerprints. While identical twins often share striking similarities, their fingerprints tell a different story. Each twin possesses a distinct set of skin ridges, a remarkable feature developed in the womb. Although they share the same DNA, various factors play a crucial role in shaping these individual patterns. The density of amniotic fluid, for example, can differ between twins, as can the space they occupy. As they move around, the pressure and position can alter the development of their finger skin, leading to unique prints. This means that despite their identical genetic makeup, no two fingerprints are alike, even among twins. The patterns are not just a curiosity, they serve as a reliable method of identification used by law enforcement and security systems worldwide. So the next time you see identical twins, remember that their differences go beyond appearance. Nature has ensured their individuality down to the tiny details of their fingertips. Is it really true that enemies became friends in Norway? During World War II, an extraordinary event unfolded when a German fighter plane and a British aircraft crossed paths over Norway. Both planes were engaged in a fierce dogfight when they accidentally shot each other down. As fate would have it, their crews found themselves stranded in the snowy wilderness, far from the chaos of war. Rather than turning on one another, the German and British soldiers helped each other survive. They shared food, warmth, and comfort in an unlikely bond forged in crisis. Years later, after the war had ended, these once enemies met again, transforming what could have been a story of hatred into one of friendship. They reminisced about their harrowing experience, proving that even amidst conflict, humanity can shine through. Isn't it heartwarming to think of former foes becoming friends? Believe it or not, ancient trees are still growing. California is home to some of the oldest living organisms on our planet. Among them is the General Sherman tree, a giant sequoia that has been standing for around 3,500 years. Imagine all the history it has witnessed. Even older are the bristlecone pines found in the White Mountains, which have lived for over 4,000 years. These remarkable trees are not only significant because of their age, but also play a crucial role in our ecosystem. They provide habitats for various wildlife, help stabilize the environment, and are a living testament to resilience. Scientists often study these ancient giants to learn more about climate change and ecological history. Their majestic presence attracts nature enthusiasts from around the globe, eager to connect with the past and gain insight into the future of our planet. How cool is it to think that we can still see and learn from these magnificent trees today? Imagine the Earth's core hotter than the sun. It's a mind-blowing fact that the Earth's inner core is fiery hot, reaching temperatures of about 5,400 degrees Celsius, or 9,800 degrees Fahrenheit. To put that in perspective, that's as hot as the surface of the sun. This extreme heat comes from a combination of leftover heat from the planet's formation and the decay of radioactive materials deep within the Earth. The inner core is primarily made of iron and nickel, and despite these scorching temperatures, it remains solid due to the immense pressure at such depths. Imagine the power generated by this molten core, which plays a crucial role in producing Earth's magnetic field. This protective shield, in turn, helps guard our planet against harmful solar radiation and cosmic rays. Scientists study these extreme conditions to better understand our planet's structure and behavior. So the next time you look at the sun, just remember that there's an equally fiery powerhouse right beneath your feet. Believe it or not, space has a unique smell. Astronauts who have traveled beyond our atmosphere have reported a fascinating scent that many describe as akin to burning meat. This unusual characteristic of space adds to the endless mysteries of the cosmos. While you might think of space as empty and silent, it is full of intriguing sensory experiences that challenge our human perceptions. The scent comes from various chemicals released during the interaction of the vacuum of space with equipment and surfaces upon re-entry into the spacecraft. These chemicals can create odors from charred particles and special compounds from cosmic dust. Notably, the unique fragrance can only be detected in a spacecraft or after an extravehicular activity, often leaving astronauts surprised and curious. How do we know this? Astronauts have captured their impressions in various reports and interviews, giving us a glimpse into the wonders beyond Earth. So next time you gaze up at the stars, remember that space is more than just a vast void. It also has its own mysterious scent waiting to be discovered. You won't believe this about dark chocolate. Contrary to what many think, this delicious treat might actually be better for your teeth than other sugary snacks. Dark chocolate, particularly varieties that boast a high cocoa content and low sugar levels, contains compounds that can actually help fight off the bacteria responsible for cavities. These compounds, known as polyphenols, have been shown to inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria in the mouth. Moreover, dark chocolate contains minerals like phosphorus and calcium, which strengthen teeth. So while it's still wise to enjoy it in moderation, indulging in a small piece of dark chocolate could benefit your dental health. Next time you're craving something sweet, consider reaching for a piece of dark chocolate instead of a sugary candy bar. Who knew treating yourself could be so good for your smile? This might surprise you. Slugs can nap for years. Some species of slugs have an incredible ability to enter a state of dormancy that can last up to 3 years. During tough times like a scorching drought or sweltering heat, these little creatures slow down their metabolism and curl up to conserve energy and moisture. It's like hitting the snooze button on life. When conditions become favorable again, they wake up ready to munch on plants and get back to their slimy adventures. This remarkable survival tactic ensures that slugs can endure seasons of harsh weather, showcasing nature's creativity in adapting to challenging environments. So next time you see a slug, just remember it's capable of a long, restful break before it returns to its usual garden antics. How cool is that? What if I told you Logan Paul is an actor? Logan Paul has made quite a splash in Hollywood with his appearances in films like The Thinning and its sequel, The Thinning: New World Order. These films aren't just ordinary projects. They explore a thrilling dystopian world where students must fight for their survival in a high-stakes educational system. Logan takes on the role of a main character, which showcases his versatility beyond the YouTube star persona that many are familiar with. His journey into acting reflects his ambition and desire to diversify his career. While some viewers admire his charisma and performance, others might still see him primarily as an internet celebrity. Regardless, it's fascinating to watch him transition to a new realm and take on challenges in acting. So do you think Logan will continue to land roles in more movies? Why exactly does eye movement control lasers now? The Hacksmith team has made some incredible strides in technology, developing a unique system that lets you activate lasers simply by looking at them. This innovative technology uses advanced eye tracking to aim lasers precisely. Imagine this. You can pop balloons just by staring at them. Using a combination of cameras and powerful software, the system detects where you are looking and directs the laser beams accordingly. It's not just a cool party trick. This technology has potential applications in gaming, accessibility, and even in safety systems. For instance, people with mobility challenges can use this tech to interact with devices hands-free, giving them a whole new level of independence. So next time you see balloons, remember that a simple gaze can make them burst. How cool is that? Is it really true that maps can be misleading? Most world maps you see today are based on the Mercator projection, a method invented by the Flemish geographer Gerardus Mercator in 1569. This projection is famous for preserving angles, which is why it's so popular for maritime navigation. However, it also significantly distorts the size of landmasses, making Greenland appear much larger than it is compared to countries near the equator, like Africa. While the Mercator projection has played an essential role in cartography, its inaccuracies can lead to misconceptions about the true scale of our planet. For example, did you know that Africa is 14 times larger than Greenland? As you explore maps in books, classrooms, and online, it's good to keep in mind how projections can shape our understanding of geography and global relationships. Discover how Facebook transformed from a college project. In 2004, Mark Zuckerberg, a Harvard University student, launched Facebook as a social network just for his fellow students. The idea was simple yet revolutionary: connect people and share experiences in a digital space. At first, only Harvard students could create accounts, but the concept quickly gained traction. With its easy-to-use interface and engaging features, Facebook captivated students beyond Harvard, eventually opening up to everyone. By 2006, anyone aged 13 or older could join, leading to rapid growth and popularity. Imagine the surprise when a simple platform designed for college buddies became a global phenomenon, allowing people from all walks of life to connect, share, and engage with one another. Today, Facebook is an integral part of our daily lives, impacting communication, news, and how we share our stories. Who would have thought a college project could change the world like this? Here's something incredible about laser printers. The process behind their magic is called xerography, a fascinating technology that uses static electricity to produce crisp documents. When you hit print, a laser beam creates an image on a rotating drum, making certain areas positively charged. Then tiny plastic toner particles, which have a negative charge, are attracted to those charged areas. This creates a perfect image of text and graphics on the drum. Finally, the paper rolls in, and heated rollers known as fusers melt the toner powder onto the paper, which is why freshly printed pages come out warm to the touch. This clever use of static electricity and heat not only makes laser printers fast and efficient, but also delivers high-quality prints. So the next time you grab a hot-off-the-press document, remember the science at work behind your laser printer. Ever wondered how strong a mantis shrimp really is? These extraordinary creatures, with their vibrant colors and unique appearance, are not just eye-catching, but also pack a serious punch. The mantis shrimp boasts incredibly powerful claws that can strike with a speed similar to a gunshot, reaching over 50 miles per hour. This lightning-fast strike allows them to break through the hard shells of their prey or even crack aquarium glass with ease. Imagine the force of a tiny creature that can shatter glass. It's astounding. Their claws are so effective that they are used in research to inspire advancements in materials science and engineering. Scientists study these striking mechanisms to develop new, stronger materials. So the next time you see a mantis shrimp, remember that this little marine powerhouse is more than just a pretty face. It's a marvel of nature's engineering. What makes the mayfly's life cycle so fascinating? The mayfly, often called the ephemeral, holds the record for one of the shortest adult life cycles in the insect world. Some species live only a few hours as adults, which is a stark contrast to many other insects that enjoy weeks or even months of life. This incredible speed of life is part of a clever survival strategy. After emerging from the water, where they spend most of their lives as nymphs, mayflies burst into the air for a brief, frenzied mating period. During this time, they focus on reproduction, ensuring that their species continues despite their short lives. Interestingly, after mating, they often die within just hours. This might sound sad, but it's actually nature's way of maximizing their chances for survival through speedy reproduction. The rapid and intense life of the mayfly is a unique reminder of how diverse life on Earth can be and how different strategies can ensure the persistence of species. Isn't it remarkable how such a tiny creature can have such a significant role in its ecosystem? Did you know that playground wheels can be supercharged? Whistling Diesel recently conducted a mind-blowing experiment by attaching a colossal 7,000 horsepower engine to a simple playground wheel. This incredible demonstration showcases the sheer power of machinery, turning an ordinary piece of playground equipment into a roaring testament to engineering. Imagine the thrill as that wheel spins at unimaginable speeds, powered by a muscle of an engine that's typically found in high-performance vehicles or heavy-duty trucks. While it's fascinating to see, trying to replicate this at home is a big no-no. Safety should always come first. This experiment highlights not just the capability of modern technology, but also sparks curiosity about how machinery can transform the everyday into the extraordinary. So what do you think? Would you ever want to see such a playful powerhouse in action? Believe it or not, electric buses are here to stay. The Mercedes-Benz Citaro, known as the first series-produced electric bus, is changing how we think about public transportation. With a sleek, futuristic design, this innovative vehicle not only looks great, but is also packed with cutting-edge technology. The Citaro features high-performance batteries and an efficient thermal management system, enabling it to travel an impressive 248 miles on just one charge. This means shorter wait times for passengers and reduced emissions for the environment. As cities around the world push for greener alternatives, the Citaro could lead to a new era of sustainable public transit. Imagine hopping on a bus that helps to cut down air pollution while getting you to your destination comfortably. The future of city travel is bright, and it might just be electric. Ever wondered why toast lands butter side down? Scientists have studied this curious phenomenon and discovered it's all about physics rather than simply bad luck. When you drop a slice of toast, it typically rotates in the air. The average slice takes about 1.5 seconds to hit the ground, giving it just enough time to flip. What's fascinating is that due to the height of most tables, a piece of toast rotates about 1.5 times before it lands. This means that when the toast is dropped, its upside normally meets the floor first, causing the butter side to hit the ground. The combination of gravity, the height of the drop, and the angle of the toast's fall plays a significant role in this outcome. While it can feel like a cruel joke, understanding these dynamics can make you appreciate the science behind everyday mishaps. Can you imagine the power of umami in our diets? Scientists believe that umami, the savory taste that makes dishes so rich and satisfying, evolved to help ancient humans find protein-rich foods essential for survival. This flavor is one of the 5 basic tastes, along with sweet, sour, bitter, and salty, and it plays a crucial role in our culinary experiences today. When you taste umami, which can be found in foods like mushrooms, tomatoes, and meats, your brain signals that what you're eating is nutritious and packed with protein. This natural inclination towards umami has not faded. Instead, it has been widely embraced in modern cuisine, from Asian dishes to gourmet burgers. However, the love for umami also has its downsides, leading to indulgent eating habits that may contribute to unhealthy diets. As we savor the rich flavors of umami in our meals, it's a reminder of our evolutionary history and the choices we make at the dinner table today. Are we aware of how this flavor influences our eating habits? Prepare to be amazed by Cleopatra's surprising timeline. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, lived from 69 BC to 30 BC. Interestingly, this places her life closer to our modern world, specifically the invention of the iPhone in 2007, than to the construction of the Great Pyramids of Giza, which occurred around 280 BC. This means there are over 2,500 years separating Cleopatra from the pyramids, while only about 2,000 years separate her from the iPhone. It's astonishing to think that when Cleopatra ruled, Ancient Egypt was still deeply rooted in its rich history, yet she was also navigating the complexities of Roman politics, which were evolving rapidly. This timeline highlights how historical events can be misleading. We often imagine ancient figures as characters from a distant past, but Cleopatra's life was much more recent than we might think. So next time you think of her as an ancient queen, remember the ever-shrinking timeline that connects her to our present-day technology. Believe it or not, caffeine doesn't dehydrate you. Many people have heard the myth that drinking coffee or tea will leave them parched, but this belief is not entirely accurate. Caffeine is indeed a mild diuretic, which means it can encourage your body to produce urine. However, the diuretic effect of caffeine is not strong enough to outweigh the hydration benefits those drinks provide. Research shows that both coffee and tea can contribute positively to your overall fluid intake. In fact, earlier studies likely caused confusion with exaggerated claims about caffeine's effects on hydration. So if you enjoy your morning coffee or afternoon tea, you can relax knowing that moderate caffeine consumption can fit right into your daily hydration goals. Next time someone tells you to skip the Java for hydration, you can confidently enjoy your cup. Let's uncover the truth about Avengers. Endgame. This blockbuster, released in 2019, shattered many box office records and made cinematic history. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, the film is the grand finale of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Infinity Saga, featuring popular characters like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Upon its release, Avengers Endgame grossed over $2,798 billion worldwide, snatching the title of the highest-grossing film ever at that time. Fans flocked to theaters to see how the epic story would conclude, and they weren't disappointed. The film expertly tied up several storylines while delivering action-packed sequences and emotional moments. Its success can be credited to years of build-up across various Marvel films, creating a massive fan base eager for the resolution. With such incredible box office earnings, it's not surprising that this film made a lasting impact on the movie industry, changing how producers view franchise films. Indeed, Avengers Endgame set the bar high for future releases. How did one film captivate millions across the globe? Here's a wild fact about Ruppel's vulture. This incredible bird holds the record for the highest-known bird strike, having collided with a plane at an astonishing altitude of 11,000 meters, or over 36,000 feet. What makes this vulture so special is its remarkable hemoglobin, which is specially adapted to thrive in low-oxygen environments, typical of high-altitude flights. Ruppel's vultures are experts at soaring above the plains in search of food, effortlessly gliding on thermals. Because they can fly at such heights, they occasionally share airspace with aircraft, which leads to surprising encounters. Their unique adaptations not only allow them to navigate the skies with ease, but also make them masters of survival in challenging conditions. Next time you hear about a bird strike, remember that it might involve a Ruppel's vulture soaring high above. Can you imagine flying at such heights? Here's an amazing fact about dogs' night vision. It turns out that dogs have superior vision in low-light conditions compared to us humans. This fascinating ability is largely due to two features: their larger pupils and a special reflective layer behind their retinas called the tapetum lucidum. Imagine the tapetum lucidum as a kind of mirror that bounces light back through the retina, giving their eyes a second chance to capture those dim rays. This adaptation is incredibly useful for dogs, especially since many of them are natural nocturnal hunters. With this enhanced vision, dogs can easily detect movement even when it's nearly dark outside, making them outstanding companions for nighttime adventures. So the next time you find yourself navigating through a dark yard or park, just remember that your furry friend is likely seeing things you can't. This remarkable evolutionary trait helps dogs thrive in various environments and contributes to their amazing hunting instincts. How cool is it that their eyes are designed so uniquely to navigate the night? Curiosity is key to unlocking knowledge. This simple yet powerful idea encourages people of all ages to keep asking questions and exploring the world around them. Cultivating curiosity can ignite a passion for learning that lasts a lifetime, whether you're 12 or 70. When we allow our curiosity to lead us, we discover new interests, deepen our understanding of complex topics, and engage more fully with our environments. This isn't just about academic pursuits. It's also about connecting with others and experiencing life in richer ways. Every question we ask is a step towards real understanding, and every new interest opens up fresh avenues for exploration. So the next time you encounter something puzzling or unfamiliar, embrace that spark of curiosity. What will you discover if you follow it? Can you believe Facebook's blue choice is personal? The iconic blue color of Facebook isn't just a random pick. It's a thoughtful decision driven by Mark Zuckerberg's colorblindness. Zuckerberg has red-green colorblindness, which means he sees blues and yellows more clearly than reds and greens. As a result, he chose blue as the primary color for his platform because it stands out best to him. This choice not only enhances his own experience, but also creates a clean, recognizable brand that many users worldwide connect with. Interestingly, blue is often associated with trust and communication, qualities that Facebook wants to promote. By deciding on this color, Zuckerberg unwittingly shaped the visual identity of a global platform. So, next time you scroll your feed, remember that the shade of blue you see is a reflection of its founder's unique perspective. What a neat way for a personal trait to influence something that millions of people use every day. Let's uncover the truth about the tree lobster. The tree lobster, known as the mallybug, is not an actual lobster, but a fascinating and gigantic stick insect that can grow to the size of a human hand. Once thought to be extinct, this remarkable insect was rediscovered on Ball's Pyramid, a remote island near Australia, where it managed to survive against the odds. Conservationists quickly recognized the importance of protecting this unique species, leading to ambitious efforts aimed at preserving its dwindling population. The tree lobster's distinct appearance and size make it a captivating subject for researchers studying biodiversity and extinction. Thanks to these conservation efforts, the tree lobster has become a symbol of hope in the fight against extinction, showing how targeted action can bring back species once believed to be lost forever. Isn't it amazing how nature surprises us? Can sleeping north really boost creativity? Charles Dickens, one of the greatest novelists of the Victorian era, had a peculiar habit that might surprise you. He believed that sleeping with his head facing north enhanced his creativity and helped him write his iconic stories. This fascinating quirk derived from his deep interest in the mysteries of life and the natural world. Dickens felt that aligning himself with the Earth's magnetic field in this way positively influenced his thoughts and ideas. While there is no scientific consensus to support the idea that sleeping north directly impacts creativity, it highlights how many artists and writers develop personal rituals to inspire their work. Embracing unique routines can help foster inspiration and focus for their creative process. Just as Dickens crafted timeless characters like Ebenezer Scrooge and Oliver Twist, he also crafted a sleeping arrangement that he believed worked for him. So could a simple change in how you sleep help spark your creativity too? Why not give it a try? Let's uncover the truth about oversized snacks. This quirky shop has become a must-visit spot, drawing both locals and curious tourists each day. People flock to experience the fun of munching on snacks that are much larger than your typical snack size. Imagine biting into a donut as big as your head or a giant pretzel that could feed a family. The catch is that this shop does not offer delivery, which means you have to make the trip in person to enjoy these delightful creations. This policy not only boosts foot traffic, but also fosters a sense of community. Friends and families gather together, sharing laughs and snapping pictures as they indulge in these oversized treats. It's not just about the snacks, but the whole experience of visiting, enjoying, and connecting with others. So if you find yourself nearby, why not stop by and see what the hype is all about? Discover the Chaga people's unique mountain farming techniques. The Chaga people, an ethnic group from Tanzania, have mastered the art of terraced farming on the lush slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro. This method not only prevents soil erosion, but also makes the most of the mountain's rich nutrients and diverse climate. By carefully carving out flat areas on steep hillsides, they create a variety of crops like bananas, beans, and maize, ensuring food security for their communities. But the Chaga culture isn't just about farming, They are also famous for their rich traditions. Vibrant dances and colorful cultural ceremonies connect them to their ancestors and reflect their deep respect for nature. Interestingly, the Chaga are renowned for their coffee production, cultivating some of the finest beans grown at high altitudes. Their unique blend of agriculture and tradition showcases a beautiful relationship with their land that many can learn from. Hard to believe, but bees made rainbow honey. In 2012, beekeepers in France faced a sweet surprise when their bees started producing honey in vibrant shades of blue and green. Curious about this unusual phenomenon, they investigated and found that the bees were munching on discarded M&M candy shells from a nearby factory. The colorful wrappers and the sugary goodness changed the honey's appearance, creating a buzz among local beekeepers and honey enthusiasts. Although the beekeepers quickly took action to control what their bees were eating, this incident turned out to be one of the most colorful mishaps in beekeeping history. Imagine spreading that unique honey on your toast. It just goes to show how adaptable bees can be, and a little human waste can lead to such a fascinating outcome. Who would have thought candy could change honey so drastically? Believe it or not, Taylor Swift's historic Grammy wins are groundbreaking. In an amazing feat, Taylor became the first and only artist to snag both the Best Pop Album and Best Country Album awards at the Grammys. This is no small achievement, especially considering how competitive the music industry is. Taylor kick-started her career in country music with her phenomenal album Fearless, which showcased her youthful storytelling and genuine sound. It won her multiple Grammy Awards, solidifying her place in the country genre. However, Taylor didn't stop there. She smoothly transitioned to pop with her album 1989, which not only topped the charts but also earned her a Grammy for Best Pop Album. This shift marked a new chapter in her career, showcasing her versatility as an artist. By blending elements from both genres, Taylor has redefined musical boundaries and inspired countless artists along the way. Her unique journey leads us to wonder, what will she accomplish next? This might surprise you. Mosquitoes love bananas. Research shows that when you eat bananas, you might become a magnet for these pesky insects. This happens because bananas contain a compound called isoamyl acetate, which can change your body odor. Mosquitoes have an incredible sense of smell, and they're drawn to certain scents, especially those that signal a potential meal. The sweetness of the banana can enhance your natural aroma, making you more appealing to them. It's not just about the fruity snack, though. Other factors like your unique body chemistry and the foods you eat can also influence how attractive you are to mosquitoes. So if you're planning a day outdoors, you might want to skip the banana beforehand to avoid those annoying bites. Who knew that a simple fruit could play such a role in mosquito attraction? Explore the tiniest city in the world. Did you know that Croatia boasts the title for the smallest city on Earth? This charming place is called Hum, located in the historical region of Istria. With a population of only about 20 residents, it truly captures the essence of a close-knit community. Despite its tiny size covering merely a few hectares, Hum is packed with character and rich history. The city is known for its ancient stone buildings and beautiful surroundings, making it a popular spot for visitors who want to experience the quaint lifestyle. The locals often gather at the small tavern or in the picturesque streets, where they share stories and celebrate cultural events. Hum also proudly displays its medieval charm through historical monuments and landscapes that have remained untouched over the centuries. So if you ever find yourself in Croatia, why not pay a visit to this unique little city and see what life is like in the smallest city in the world? Let's uncover the truth about China's time zone. China operates on a single time zone known as Beijing time, even though it stretches across 5 geographical time zones. This unique setup leads to some surprising situations, particularly in regions like Xinjiang. For example, in Xinjiang, the sun may rise as late as noon, according to the official clock. This can confuse daily life for locals, who find that their schedules don't quite match the natural rhythms of day and night. Imagine needing to go to work when it's still dark outside. People in these areas often adjust their daily routines to cope with the discrepancy, with some even following unofficial local times to better align with daylight. China's centralized time policy reflects a historical decision to unify the vast country, but it also raises questions about how time influences our lives. Why does one time zone suit a diverse nation? The answer lies in balancing practicality with tradition. Believe it or not, Latin rules in Vatican City. This tiny yet fascinating country is unique in many ways, but it stands out particularly for its choice of official language. Vatican City, the spiritual center of the Roman Catholic Church, actually uses Latin as its official language, making it the only country in the world to do so. Why Latin? This ancient language has deep roots in religious texts and traditions, allowing the Vatican to maintain a sense of continuity with its history and the teachings of the Church. While you won't hear many conversations in Latin on the streets, it's commonly used in official documents, church services, and even some forms of communication. Interestingly, Latin is also taught in the Vatican schools, keeping this classical language alive even today. In addition, Latin's rich vocabulary and precise structure lend themselves perfectly to theological discussions. So the next time you hear Latin, remember its vital role in the heart of Catholicism right there in Vatican City. Can you imagine visiting a place where ancient language is still thriving? What happens when mayonnaise meets ice cream? In 2018, a UK shop made waves by introducing mayonnaise-flavored ice cream, pushing the boundaries of dessert innovation. This unique treat combined the creamy elements of dairy and egg, but reactions were divided. Many customers likened the taste to custard, though they noted it came with trust issues. The surprising mix raised eyebrows as people questioned whether this was genius or just plain weird. Some adventurous foodies were curious enough to take a scoop, while others turned up their noses at the idea. Fascinated diners took to social media to share their experiences, posting both excited reviews and humorous critiques. The shop aimed to challenge conventional flavors and spark conversation, and they certainly succeeded. Would you dare to try this unconventional dessert? With its outlandish flavor profile, mayonnaise ice cream invites both daring adventurers and the cautious to explore the world of flavors like never before. Prepare to be amazed by Wim Sumac's incredible voice. Born in Peru, Sumac was a legendary soprano whose vocal range spanned an astonishing 6 octaves. This remarkable ability not only captivated audiences, but also led to intriguing legends about her origins. Some whispered that she was descended from ancient royalty, while others boldly speculated she might even be an alien. With such a powerful voice, Sumac could effortlessly hit high notes that left listeners breathless. Her talent brought traditional Peruvian music to the global stage, blending it with classical and operatic styles. As she performed across the world, her unique sound turned heads and challenged the boundaries of music. Although Wim Sumac passed away in 2008, her legacy lives on, inspiring countless singers and musicians to strive for greatness. What do you think made her voice so special? Most people don't know this, but gray hair has a story. It's all about melanin, the pigment responsible for the color of our hair, skin, and eyes. As we age, hair follicles produce less melanin because pigment-producing cells, known as melanocytes, become less active or simply die off. This process leads to hair that grows in transparent or white, creating that classic gray appearance against our darker strands. Interestingly, genetics plays a big role in when and how fast this happens. Some of us may start to notice gray hairs in our 20s, while others may enjoy their natural color well into their 50s or beyond. Stress also factors in. While it doesn't cause graying directly, it may accelerate the process in some individuals. So if you've spotted a silver strand, just remember it's a natural part of aging and a sign of your unique journey through life. You might be shocked to learn that math was purely verbal. In the 16th century, mathematicians relied heavily on written words to communicate equations and concepts. Imagine doing complex calculations without symbols like plus, minus, or even the equal sign. Instead of neat symbols, they used phrases and descriptive language, which made math feel more like a narrative than the concise system we know today. It wasn't until the time of mathematicians like René Descartes that symbols started to gain popularity, revolutionizing mathematics. The introduction of symbols allowed for quicker communication and greater clarity, enabling mathematicians to write more complicated problems. This shift opened up new ways to think about math and paved the way for incredible advancements in mathematics and science. So next time you crunch numbers, remember the verbal roots of this fascinating field. Here's a wild fact about Earth's water supply. Did you know that for billions of years, Earth's water has been in a constant cycle, moving between the atmosphere, oceans, and land? This means the amount of water we have today is roughly the same as it was during the time of the dinosaurs. However, scientists predict that in about 1 billion years, our sun will become about 10% brighter, which could have dramatic consequences for our planet. As the sun heats up, the temperature on Earth will rise, potentially stripping away our precious water supply. Without a stable source of water, Earth could become as dry and inhospitable as Mars. This future scenario raises important questions about our planet's resilience and the importance of conserving water now to protect it for future generations. Are we doing enough to safeguard our planet's most vital resource? What if I told you pilots eat different meals? Airlines have a clever safety protocol to keep everyone safe in the sky. Pilots and co-pilots are required to order distinct meals during flights. This might sound surprising, but it's a precautionary measure to prevent the risk of food poisoning. Imagine if both pilots fell ill from the same contaminated dish. That could be disastrous. By eating different meals, airlines ensure that at least one of the pilots stays healthy and fully capable of flying the aircraft if something goes awry. This strategy reflects the aviation industry's commitment to safety, showing how important it is to think ahead and plan for the unexpected. So next time you're on a flight, remember that the pilot's meal choices are not just about preference, they're a critical part of keeping you safe in the air. Did you know about the Guano Islands Act? This unique piece of legislation, although seldom referenced today, reflects a fascinating chapter in American history. Enacted in 1856, the Guano Islands Act allowed the United States to claim uninhabited islands with rich deposits of guano, a substance made primarily from bird droppings. At that time, guano was a highly sought-after resource due to its exceptional use as fertilizer, boosting agricultural productivity significantly. This act illustrates how natural resources like guano drove territorial expansion in the 19th century. American farmers were keen on increasing crop yields, and guano provided an ideal solution, leading to the U.S. acquiring various remote islands across the Pacific and Caribbean. While guano may seem quirky today, it was incredibly valuable in its time, shaping agriculture and international relations. The Guano Islands Act serves as a reminder of how resource needs can influence nations and drive them to extend their borders. Can you believe that a pile of bird droppings could impact history so greatly? What if I told you about Bir Tawil? This intriguing area lies between Egypt and Sudan, and it's a rare gem known as one of the few unclaimed lands on our planet. Bir Tawil measures around 2,060 square kilometers, and unlike most territories, no country has asserted ownership over it. The origin of this no man's land is quite fascinating. It arose from a border dispute dating back to the 19th century, specifically linked to the Halab Triangle. Since neither Egypt nor Sudan wants to claim Bir Tawil, it remains a unique place where adventurous explorers can roam without entering any nation's territory. Picture vast, unspoiled landscapes and a sense of freedom. Despite its seemingly desolate nature, the area has caught the attention of those fascinated by uncharted territories and political anomalies. Wondering how this quirky spot continues to exist in a world of borders? Did you know that jogging is slower than running? According to conditioning coach Mike Antoniades, jogging is defined as moving at speeds under 6 miles per hour. If you pick up the pace just a bit faster than that, you transition into the category of running. This distinction may seem small, but it plays a crucial role in fitness and training. Jogging is often recommended for beginners or those looking to improve their cardiovascular health without overexerting themselves. Many people enjoy jogging because it's gentle on the joints and can be a great way to clear your mind or enjoy nature. On the flip side, running typically involves a higher intensity, which can help burn more calories and build strength. The key lies in finding the pace that works best for your body, So, whether you're jogging leisurely in the park or sprinting towards a personal record, both activities contribute significantly to your health and fitness goals. What if I told you about juggling 11 balls? Alex Barron set a Guinness World Record by juggling an astonishing 11 balls at the same time, a feat that showcases not only his extraordinary coordination, but also incredible skill. Imagine the focus and dexterity required to keep juggling that many balls in the air. For most of us, just keeping track of 2 or 3 would be a challenge. This remarkable achievement highlights the impressive capabilities of individuals in the realm of physical performance. Juggling isn't just a party trick. It requires hours of practice, a deep understanding of timing, and muscle control. It's fascinating to think that such incredible talent exists, proving that with dedication and hard work, people can push their limits. Whether you're a casual juggler or someone who's never tried, Alex's record inspires us to explore our potential and maybe pick up a few balls ourselves. What new challenges could you tackle if you put your mind to it? Surprising effects of onions on sleepiness revealed. Eating a lot of onions may send you straight to dreamland. This unexpected sleepiness comes from an amino acid called tryptophan, which is found in onions. Tryptophan is known for its ability to help produce serotonin, a chemical in our brains that plays a key role in regulating sleep. So the next time you chow down on a big plate of onion rings or load up your burger with slices of these flavorful veggies, you might want to watch out for those post-meal yawns. Some people even report feeling unusually tired after enjoying dishes with high onion content. While onions are packed with health benefits, like antioxidants that can boost your immune system and vitamins that support overall wellness, they can also have this surprising side effect. Of course, everyone's body reacts differently to food, so always pay attention to how your diet makes you feel. So who knew that such a seemingly ordinary vegetable could affect your energy levels? Next time, think twice before piling on those onions. Let's explore the wonders of Voyager 1. Launched by NASA on September 5, 1977, Voyager 1 has spent an incredible 47 years exploring the mysteries of space. This spacecraft was designed to travel beyond our solar system, capturing stunning images and valuable data about the planets it visited, including Jupiter and Saturn. As it zoomed past these giant worlds, Voyager 1 sent back breathtaking photos and insights about their atmospheres, rings, and moons, changing our understanding of the solar system forever. Today, Voyager 1 is not only the farthest human-made object from Earth, but it's also a communication bridge between us and the vast unknown beyond our planet. Even though it's billions of miles away, scientists still receive data from Voyager 1, which helps us learn more about cosmic radiation and interstellar space. Isn't it fascinating to think about how far technology has taken us and the stories Voyager 1 will continue to tell? As we look to the future of space exploration, this remarkable spacecraft reminds us of our unending curiosity and desire to uncover the universe's secrets. What if I told you about Bernhard Riemann's journey? When an Austrian exchange student named Bernhard Riemann arrived in Dalton, Michigan, his host family didn't expect to host someone so tall. Standing at an impressive 6 feet 6 inches, Bernhard not only captured attention, but also excelled in American football, a sport that was quite new to him. Embracing the game, he quickly became a star player at his high school, showcasing his incredible skills and athleticism on the field. His hard work and dedication earned him a college scholarship, a major achievement that opened doors to further opportunities. Ultimately, Bernhard's talent caught the eyes of NFL scouts, leading him to make it to the professional league. His story is a fantastic example of how determination and a willingness to embrace new experiences can lead to astonishing achievements. Who would have thought a tall Austrian would become an NFL standout? Prepare to be amazed by ancient Egyptian fashion. In Giza, archaeologists uncovered a stunning dress made from over 7,000 individual pieces, showcasing the extraordinary skill of ancient artisans. This remarkable find offers a glimpse into the lavish lives of the ancient Egyptians, where clothing was not just about covering the body, but also about expressing status and artistry. Each piece of the dress was meticulously crafted, suggesting that fashion played a significant role in society. The fact that it survived through centuries in a tomb highlights the incredible preservation conditions and gives us valuable insights into everyday life in ancient Egypt. Often adorned with gold and intricate embroidery, garments like this dress were probably worn by nobility or those of high status. As we study these artifacts, we learn how the ancient Egyptians valued craftsmanship, beauty, and cultural identity. So, what does this discovery reveal about their society and the way they dressed for special occasions? Discover the incredible height of emperor penguins. These remarkable birds, native to Antarctica, stand taller than any other penguin species, typically reaching around 120 centimeters. Imagine a bird that can be as tall as a small child. Emperor penguins boast a striking appearance with their sleek black and white feathers and bright orange accents around their heads. They are not only the tallest but also the heaviest, weighing up to 40 kilograms. Their size plays a vital role in their survival in harsh, icy environments, helping them retain heat during the extreme Antarctic winters. Gathering in large colonies, they bravely face the elements while raising their young, huddling together for warmth and protection. This fascinating social structure showcases their strong community spirit. So next time you hear about these giants of the penguin world, remember just how majestic they really are. Guess what really drives bees to use the bathroom? It's not just about finding the best flowers. Bees are busy little creatures with interesting habits, including having a designated bathroom. Unlike many animals, bees are fastidious about their cleanliness and prefer to defecate outside their hive. This behavior helps keep their living space hygienic and reduces the risk of spreading disease. But here's something fascinating. Their droppings can often look like golden honey, which can sometimes lead to confusion for unwary observers. The yellow, sticky excrement doesn't have a pleasant smell and certainly isn't edible like honey, but its appearance can trick anyone who isn't paying close attention. This unique aspect of bee behavior underscores their efficiency and commitment to maintaining a clean environment. So next time you see something yellow on the ground near flowers, remember that it might just be a bee's bathroom break rather than a delicious treat. Isn't nature full of surprises? Ever wondered how life thrives in extreme climates? The Botansky list is a remarkable example of nature's resilience, showcasing how certain species adapt to survive in severe conditions. Found in some of the driest and coldest environments, these organisms have developed a unique, blood-rich body that helps them retain vital fluids and manage extreme temperature fluctuations. This fascinating adaptation allows them to endure where most life forms would struggle. As temperatures drop or the air becomes parched, the Botansky list demonstrates the extraordinary ability of life to find a way. Scientists study these adaptations not only to understand survival mechanisms, but also to unlock secrets that might inspire innovations in technology and medicine. How do these remarkable creatures continue to thrive where others cannot? Their existence raises exciting questions about the limits of life on Earth and beyond. What's cooler than Pokémon? A sky full of drones. Recently, to celebrate Pokémon's anniversary, an impressive display lit up the night sky with 500 synchronized drones. These drones were programmed to create stunning shapes of beloved Pokémon characters, blending our childhood nostalgia with amazing technological artistry. Imagine looking up and seeing Pikachu, Charizard, and other fan-favorite characters fluttering in the sky. This dazzling spectacle didn't just wow Pokémon fans, it showcased the incredible advancements in drone technology. Each drone danced and twinkled with bright lights, providing an eye-catching display that brought a sense of wonder and excitement to the crowd. People of all ages gathered to experience this unique fusion of gaming culture and modern tech. The event perfectly illustrated how Pokémon continues to inspire creativity and connection among fans worldwide. So whether you're a longtime trainer or just curious about the Pokémon universe, this breathtaking show reminded everyone of the endless possibilities when imagination meets technology. What Pokémon would you want to see flying in the sky? Guess what really drives atomic diversity? Protons, the positive particles at the center of atoms, are more fascinating than you might think. Scientists have discovered that protons are not static or uniform, Instead, they come in various shapes and sizes. This variation is influenced by the smaller particles, called quarks, that move inside protons. As these quarks zoom around, they change the proton's shape, making them appear differently depending on their speed and energy. This means that protons can look and behave uniquely in different conditions. Understanding protons is crucial because they play a significant role in the atomic structure that makes up everything around us, from the air we breathe to the stars in the sky. The complexity of protons challenges our understanding of how matter interacts on a fundamental level. Isn't it amazing how tiny particles can create such diversity in the universe? What if I told you about Max Park's astonishing record? Max Park, a remarkable young talent in the world of speed cubing, just set a new world record by solving a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in an eye-popping 3.13 seconds. This incredible achievement has shocked many and surpassed the previous record of 3.47 seconds held by Yushin Liu since 2018. How does Max do it? Well, it's all about practice, pattern recognition, and lightning-fast finger movements. In speed cubing, every millisecond counts, and Max's skill showcases the perfect blend of focus and muscle memory. Many cubers train for hours each day, memorizing algorithms and improving their techniques, but few can match Park's impressive speed. As he continues to break barriers, it's exciting to think about what future records might look like. Will someone beat his time soon? The competition in speed cubing remains fierce and thrilling. Let's uncover the truth about Texas' past. Much of what is now Texas was once known as New Philippines during the era of Spanish colonial rule. This fascinating name reflects the complex history and cultural influences that shaped the region. In the 18th century, Spanish explorers and settlers arrived, claiming vast territories, including present-day Texas. The name New Philippines originated from a desire to honor King Philip II of Spain. As Spanish settlers established missions and communities, they blended their customs with the native cultures, creating a rich tapestry of history that still influences Texas today. The legacy of New Philippines can be seen in various aspects of Texan culture, from architecture to food. Understanding this historical context allows us to appreciate the diverse roots of Texas, reminding us that the stories of the past continue to shape our present identity. Isn't it amazing how history can redefine a place? Let's uncover the truth about General Sherman. General Sherman is not just any tree, it's the largest single trunk tree in the world by volume, standing majestically in Sequoia National Park, California. This giant sequoia, a remarkable symbol of natural history, is over 2,300 years old. Imagine what it has witnessed over the centuries, from the rise and fall of civilizations to the changing climate of our planet. Towering at nearly 275 feet tall and boasting a trunk that measures around 36 feet in diameter, General Sherman dwarfs most trees you might encounter. Its massive trunk contains an astounding volume of wood, more than any other living tree on Earth. The park itself is a treasure trove of biodiversity, with other towering sequoias and diverse wildlife making their home here. Protecting such giants is important for our planet, as they play a crucial role in carbon storage and providing habitats. Whether you're a nature lover or just curious about the wonders of the natural world, visiting General Sherman is an awe-inspiring experience that connects us to the history of the Earth. Discover the secrets behind ancient bonsais. These fascinating trees tell stories that span generations, with some of them being cherished family heirlooms. Bonsai is the art of growing miniature trees that reflect nature's beauty in a small form. The oldest known bonsai, a ficus bonsai, is over 1,000 years old and resides in Japan. Families often pass down these miniature marvels as a way to preserve tradition and create bonds through shared history and care. Each bonsai requires meticulous attention, with regular pruning and watering to keep it healthy and beautiful. The intricate shapes and styles, such as the cascading or upright bonsai, are inspired by the natural world, making each tree unique. Caring for these ancient wonders can foster a sense of responsibility and connection to nature, reminding us of our place in the world. So, how do you feel about tending to a living piece of history? You won't believe what scientists did to Commander Powder. During a tense war period, A group of innovative scientists found their creative ideas for new weapons stifled by a Navy officer named Commander Powder. This commander didn't just disagree with their concepts, he actively blocked many of their proposals, making the scientists feel frustrated and powerless. Rather than letting their frustrations simmer, they chose to respond with humor and cleverness. In a lighthearted jab at Commander Powder, they named a fictional military unit after him, turning their grievance into a funny story that helped ease the tension. This playful act not only lifted their spirits, but also highlighted their determination to keep pushing boundaries in the face of obstacles. The scientists' creativity shone through, showing that laughter can be a powerful tool, even in the most serious situations. Who knew a little humor could ignite such resilience? Did you know reptiles sleep differently than us? This intriguing fact highlights a major difference between humans and these fascinating creatures. While most mammals, including us, experience REM, rapid eye movement, sleep, which is crucial for dreaming and cognitive function, reptiles and amphibians generally do not show clear signs of REM sleep. This revelation suggests an evolutionary divergence in sleep patterns, adapted for survival in different environments. For instance, reptiles like snakes and lizards often remain vigilant even during rest, keeping an eye out for predators. Their sleep may be lighter and more fragmented, helping them respond quickly to threats. Meanwhile, amphibians like frogs share similar sleep patterns, leaning toward a state that keeps them alert. Understanding these differences not only sheds light on the complexity of sleep itself, but also reflects how varied life on Earth has adapted to thrive. So next time you see a lizard basking in the sun, remember it might be snoozing differently than your pet dog. Think the US has the most forests? Think again. Many people are surprised to learn that countries like Russia, Brazil, and Canada boast far more forested land than the United States. While the US ranks among the top countries for total forest area, it doesn't actually claim the top spot. Russia, with its vast boreal forests, covers an impressive 815 million hectares, while Brazil is home to the iconic Amazon rainforest, the largest tropical rainforest in the world. Canada also has extensive forest areas, particularly in its northern regions. Interestingly, much of the forest land in the US is managed for commercial purposes, especially in places like the Pacific Northwest, where logging is a significant industry. This active management contrasts with forests in other nations that may remain untouched or serve as protected wildlife habitats. Understanding the global forest landscape helps us appreciate these vital ecosystems and the role they play in combating climate change. This might surprise you, a church of bones. The Sedlec ossuary in the Czech Republic is one of the most fascinating and eerie places you'll ever visit. With over 40,000 human bones on display, including skulls, the interior is transformed into something extraordinary, resembling a work of art rather than a traditional place of worship. The bones are beautifully arranged into impressive decorations like chandeliers and an elaborate altar, all of which tell a haunting story. These remains are believed to belong to victims of the devastating Black Death and various ancient wars, giving the ossuary a deep historical significance. What's even more surprising is that despite its macabre appearance, the Sedlec ossuary is still an active church, attracting visitors and worshipers alike. People come to admire its unique artistry and to reflect on life and death in a way that's both thought-provoking and reverent. Are you ready to explore this remarkable site? Can you imagine ancient Rome's water supply system? The Roman Empire was famous for its incredible engineering skills, especially when it came to water management. They built a vast network of aqueducts, impressive structures designed to transport fresh water from distant sources into cities and towns. These aqueducts, made from stone, brick, and concrete, could stretch for miles and were often raised on arches to navigate valleys and rough terrain. This ingenious system allowed millions of people to access clean water for drinking, bathing, and irrigation, which greatly improved public health and agriculture. Some of these aqueducts, like the Aqua Appia and Aqua Claudia, were so well constructed that they continue to work even today. Imagine the sight of water flowing through these ancient channels, a vital lifeline for busy Roman life. The engineering expertise behind this water supply not only showcased Roman ingenuity, but also set the standard for future civilizations. So when you turn on your tap today, think of that remarkable legacy that still flows across the centuries. Did you know Mireia Belmonte trained in a bubble? In 2019, the Spanish swimmer took her training to the next level using a unique setup that included a treadmill inside a special bubble connected to a Hyundai Nexo. While most athletes contend with the usual air quality, Mireia benefited from a surprisingly clean environment. The Hyundai Nexo is not your ordinary car. It operates on hydrogen fuel and emits only purified air instead of harmful pollutants. This innovative approach provided Mireia with fresh, clean oxygen while she exercised, helping her enhance her performance and health. It showcased how creativity and technology can push the boundaries of sports training. Imagine running on a treadmill where the air is not only fresh, but actively contributing to your stamina. This combination of cutting-edge technology and rigorous training reflects how modern advancements can give athletes like Mireia a competitive edge. Could this be the future of training for all sports? Did you know that potato chips were invented by accident? In 1853, Chef George Crumb found himself facing a particularly picky customer at Moon's Lake House in Saratoga Springs, New York. This customer kept sending back his fried potatoes, complaining they were too thick and soggy. Instead of getting frustrated, Crumb decided to slice the potatoes as thinly as possible, then fry them until they were nice and crispy, thinking he was being clever. To his surprise, the customer loved the crunchy, salty chips, and they quickly became a hit. Crumb's creation transformed the culinary landscape, and now potato chips are enjoyed worldwide in countless flavors. Imagine a world without those crunchy snacks. Whether you prefer plain, barbecue, or sour cream and onion, it all started with a chef who turned a complaint into a beloved treat. Who knew that a little creativity could lead to such a popular snack? Hard to believe, but oak trees are sacred symbols. Across many cultures, these majestic giants represent longevity and strength, resonating deeply with people around the globe. In Greek mythology, the oak tree held special significance as a sacred tree of Zeus, the king of the gods, symbolizing power and endurance. Their mighty branches and sturdy trunks have long inspired admiration and respect. Interestingly, oak trees are also thought to be more susceptible to lightning strikes during storms, possibly due to their height and solid structure. This intriguing characteristic only adds to their mystique. Throughout history, oaks have stood as silent witnesses to human events, offering shelter and shade while inspiring stories and legends. Whether you admire them for their beauty or their cultural significance, oak trees continue to captivate our imagination and symbolize resilience in a rapidly changing world. Isn't it fascinating how one tree can hold such an important place in our hearts and myths? Turns out the truth is that internet addiction exists. Internet addiction disorder, IAD, is more than just a buzzword. It's a real mental health condition where people feel an overwhelming need to be online. This isn't just about spending too much time on social media or gaming. It can significantly disrupt someone's daily life. Imagine struggling to get out of bed because you're caught up in a never-ending scroll through your feed, or finding it hard to maintain relationships because your focus is always on the screen. The constant need to connect online can steal precious hours from sleep, lead to increased anxiety, and even create distance between loved ones. As our world becomes more digital, recognizing the signs of IAD is crucial. Understanding this disorder could help many people regain control of their lives, reconnect with others, and enjoy a healthier balance with technology. Are you or someone you know affected by this issue? Did you know Stephen Hawking shared a special day? March 14th marks not just the day we lost one of the greatest minds in science, but also Pi Day, a celebration of the intriguing mathematical constant pi, which starts with the digits 314. This day is particularly fascinating as it coincides with the birthday of Albert Einstein, another towering figure in physics. This intersection of brilliant minds and important concepts in mathematics and physics invites us to reflect on the profound impacts both men had on our understanding of the universe. While Hawking's groundbreaking work on black holes and cosmology inspired countless scientists and enthusiasts, Pi Day reminds us of the beauty of mathematics, connecting various fields and ideas. It's an imaginative blend of celebration and remembrance, encouraging us to think more deeply about the world around us. So how do these brilliant scientists inspire you to explore the wonders of math and science? Discover the unique flags of Cyprus and Kosovo. Did you know these two nations showcase maps of their territories right on their flags? It's a striking and rare feature that makes them stand out among the world's flags. Cyprus, an island in the eastern Mediterranean, displays a map of its land alongside two olive branches symbolizing peace. On the other hand, Kosovo's flag features a golden map of its territory on a blue background, surrounded by 6 white stars representing its diverse ethnic groups. These unique designs reflect the country's identity and their histories, showcasing a sense of pride and individuality. Most national flags feature symbols, colors, or emblems with deeper meanings, but Cyprus and Kosovo take it a step further by literally mapping their lands. This helps to convey a strong message about their identity and sovereignty. Have you thought about how flags tell the story of a nation? What if I told you the UAE drives its own economy? The United Arab Emirates, often recognized for its stunning skyscrapers and luxurious lifestyle, plays a significant role in shaping its national economy. With oil as a foundation, the UAE has successfully diversified its economic activities. Cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi have transformed into global business hubs, attracting investment across various sectors, from tourism to technology. Notably, the UAE has invested heavily in renewable energy projects, positioning itself as a leader in sustainability in the Middle East. With initiatives like the Dubai Expo and a focus on innovation, the UAE continues to boost its economy while creating jobs and opportunities for its citizens and residents alike. Isn't it fascinating how a nation can shift from reliance on oil to a more diversified and resilient economy? Ever wondered if your lips have a secret identity? Believe it or not, lip prints are just as unique as fingerprints. Each person has different patterns of grooves, lines, and textures on their lips, making it possible to identify individuals based on these characteristics. This uniqueness is surprising even among identical twins, who may share similar features but have distinct lip prints. In forensic science, this fascinating trait can be used in a practice called coloscopy, helping investigators piece together evidence in criminal cases. While lip print analysis may not be as common as fingerprint identification, it holds potential for enhancing crime-solving techniques. Can you imagine solving a mystery with just a simple kiss mark? As technology and forensics evolve, the world of lip prints could soon become a vital tool in uncovering the truth. Can you believe Dolly the sheep was cloned? This remarkable event occurred on July 5, 1996, at the Roslin Institute in Edinburgh, Scotland, and it changed how we think about genetics and biotechnology. Dolly was the first mammal ever cloned from an adult somatic cell, meaning scientists used a specialized kind of body cell instead of an embryo. This groundbreaking achievement was led by Dr. Ian Wilmot and his dedicated team, who were exploring new frontiers in genetic research. Imagine the excitement and curiosity surrounding Dolly's birth. For many, she symbolized the potential of cloning technology, opening doors for advancements in medicine, agriculture, and conservation. However, it also raised ethical questions about cloning and its implications for both animals and humans. Having lived for 6 years before passing away in 2003, Dolly's legacy lives on as scientists continue to study cloning techniques and their applications. What do you think about the possibilities cloning offers for our future? Have you ever wondered why Mont Blanc requires so much data? Capturing the breathtaking beauty of Mont Blanc as a stunning 360-degree panorama takes a whopping 46 terabytes of data. This mind-boggling amount lets viewers explore the majestic mountain in amazing detail, zooming in from miles away to spot features that would be impossible to see in a standard photo. Believe it or not, this incredible image is 45,000 times larger than a typical cell phone photo, showcasing the power of technology to bring remote landscapes to life. With such a vast amount of information, it's possible to appreciate the intricate textures of the rocky cliffs, the play of light on the snow, and even the common sights of flora and fauna. This impressive project represents the intersection of art, science, and engineering, inviting us all to experience nature like never before. So next time you marvel at a panoramic photo of Mont Blanc, remember the incredible amount of data that makes such an experience possible. Isn't it awe-inspiring how far we've come in visual technology? Have you ever wondered why old books smell so good? The delightful scent we associate with vintage books comes from the breakdown of organic compounds in the paper over time. As cellulose, a major component of paper, begins to break down, it releases various chemicals that create those sweet, enticing aromas. You might catch hints of almond, vanilla, and even freshly cut grass. This process usually happens in books that are several decades old, as the natural aging alters the chemical makeup of the paper. The storage conditions can also play a pivotal role. Factors like humidity and temperature can intensify or change these scents. For many book lovers, the comforting smell of a well-loved book adds to the charm, making the reading experience all the more nostalgic. Next time you pick up an old book, take a moment to appreciate not just the story within, but its unique, fragrant history. Why exactly does the red-faced bird stand out? This striking bird, known for its captivating bright red face and primarily black plumage, is a true marvel of the tropical forest it calls home. Its vibrant coloring makes it an eye-catching sight against the lush greenery, but it's not just its appearance that impresses. This bird is famous for its loud, distinctive call, which can travel over vast distances, allowing it to communicate with others even when separated by thick foliage. In its habitat, this avian species plays a crucial role in the ecosystem by helping to disperse seeds, which contributes to the growth of new plants and maintains the diversity of the forest. As it flits about, it unintentionally aids in planting trees, making it an essential player in the health of its environment. Isn't it fascinating how something so beautiful can have such a significant impact on its world? Guess what really drives Neil Harbison's extraordinary abilities? This remarkable individual is celebrated as the world's first cyborg due to his unique journey with achromatopsia, a condition that robbed him of the ability to see colors. In 2004, he took a groundbreaking step by having an antenna surgically implanted in his brain, a move that transformed his interaction with the world. This innovative device allows him to perceive colors in a completely new way. He can now detect not just the visible spectrum, but also infrared and ultraviolet light. Imagine listening to colors and experiencing them in real time, as if you're hearing a beautiful melody. Thanks to this technology, Neil doesn't just see media, he hears frequencies that reflect different colors, creating an entirely new sensory experience. This incredible integration of technology and biology raises fascinating questions about the future of human enhancement. As we push the boundaries of what it means to be human, what other possibilities lie ahead for us? Did you know that wooden bicycles exist? Created through innovative craftsmanship, these fully functional bikes are made entirely from wood, proving that metal isn't the only option for bike building. This unique design emphasizes sustainability by using renewable resources, offering an eco-friendly alternative to traditional bicycles. The craftsmanship involved showcases incredible skill and attention to detail, making each piece a stunning work of art. However, while they look stylish and are good for the planet, wooden bicycles do face challenges. For instance, they can be more susceptible to water damage, making care essential for longevity. Riders need to consider how to protect their wooden bike from rain or moisture. Despite these practical hurdles, the combination of art and functionality in wooden bicycles is an exciting step toward innovative, environmentally conscious transportation. Would you ride a bicycle made of wood? Let's uncover the truth about the Ta language. Originating from Botswana, the Ta language is a stunning example of linguistic diversity, featuring over 100 distinct click sounds. These clicks create a rhythm that's almost like beatboxing, combining elements of conversation and music in each spoken word. When you listen to someone speak Ta, it's like hearing an art form, a lively blend of tonality and rhythm that captures attention. Mastering the Ta language can be a delightful challenge, as its intricate sounds require considerable skill. Imagine the laughter and joy that arise when someone tries to express a complex idea amidst a symphony of clicks. It's not just about communication, it's about the cultural richness and playful nature of language itself. This isn't just a way to speak, but a beautiful expression of identity and creativity within Botswana's heritage. How cool is it to think of speech as a performance? Did you know the Sahara Desert is expanding rapidly? Each year, this massive hot desert stretches about 30 miles, 48 kilometers further, posing real challenges to surrounding areas. The cause? It's a mix of climate change, desertification, and human activities that disturb the landscape. As temperatures rise and rainfall declines, plants in the region struggle to survive, leading to a loss of vegetation. This loss allows the Sahara to creep into once fertile lands, threatening the livelihoods of communities that rely on agriculture. Farmers find it tougher to grow crops, and many people face water shortages as their environment transforms. The ongoing expansion of the Sahara not only affects local agriculture, but also creates broader ecological and economic challenges. As the desert grows, it alters weather patterns and threatens biodiversity, leading to a cascade of issues that impact both humans and wildlife. With its expansion showing no signs of slowing down, people must consider how to adapt and mitigate its effects on the vulnerable regions surrounding this iconic desert. Amazing discoveries about Uranus's magnetosphere await us. NASA's Voyager 2 spacecraft, which zoomed past Uranus in 1986, provided some groundbreaking data about the planet. However, recent evaluations are casting doubt on the accuracy of this data. Researchers have found that Voyager 2's observations may have coincided with a major solar wind event, which could have skewed the measurements of Uranus's magnetosphere. As a result, scientists might have been overestimating its strength for nearly 40 years. This realization is exciting for astronomers who are keen to refine our understanding of Uranus and its magnetic environment. As they reevaluate the old data alongside new technologies and methodologies, we can expect deeper insights into how this distant planet interacts with the solar wind. Who knows what other surprises await us in outer space? Is it really true that gondolas in Venice must be black? In the enchanting city of Venice, Italy, gondolas serve as the famous, traditional boats that glide gracefully through its winding canals. These elegant vessels have a rich history, being the primary mode of transport for Venetians for centuries. Interestingly, a law mandates that all gondolas must be painted black, creating a striking and uniform appearance along the waterways. The only exception to this rule applies to special gondolas owned by high-ranking officials, which are often adorned with intricate decorations and vibrant colors. Such regulations not only maintain the aesthetic beauty of the city, but also highlight its unique cultural heritage. Gondolas are beautifully crafted, often made from different types of wood, and completed with detailed design features like the iconic Pharaoh, a metal prow that helps prevent damage while navigating the canals. As you float through Venice, surrounded by historic architecture and shimmering water, it's easy to see why these black gondolas have become symbols of romance, adventure, and the city's timeless charm. Did you know Disney's Bambi owes its beauty to China? The stunning backgrounds of the classic film Bambi were inspired by the elegant landscapes found in Chinese paintings from the Song dynasty, showcasing mountains and serene waters. Tyrus Wang, a talented Chinese-born artist, played a crucial role in shaping this visual style. As the lead artist for Bambi, Wang infused the film with a unique blend of traditional Chinese art and American animation techniques. His vision created a dreamy atmosphere that perfectly matched the story's themes of nature and innocence. Wang's backgrounds are not only visually appealing, but also highlight a deep respect for the natural world, echoing the essence of Chinese landscape artistry. This blending of cultures in Bambi illustrates how art can bridge gaps and bring diverse influences together in one enchanting narrative. Have you ever noticed the striking differences in animation styles across different cultures? Did you know British courtrooms have two lawyer types? In the fascinating world of the UK legal system, Solicitors and barristers play distinct yet complementary roles. Solicitors are the first point of contact for clients. They offer advice, prepare legal documents, and handle many aspects of a case. However, when it comes to representing clients in higher courts, solicitors must pass the baton to barristers. Barristers specialize in courtroom advocacy and litigation and possess the skills to present cases before judges and juries. This system exists to ensure that clients receive expert representation tailored to the complexities of their legal issues. When a case reaches a level requiring barristers, solicitors collaborate closely, providing necessary background information while barristers focus on their oral arguments. This division of labor drives the legal process efficiently, highlighting how teamwork enhances the justice system. So next time you think about legal proceedings, remember the vital roles both solicitors and barristers play in achieving justice. Guess what really drives ALS symptoms and effects? Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, commonly known as ALS, is a challenging neurological disorder that causes the gradual degeneration of motor neurons in the brain and spinal cord. This deterioration leads to a progressive loss of muscle control, affecting basic functions like walking, swallowing, and speaking. Imagine trying to reach for a cup, but your body won't cooperate. That's the reality for many living with ALS. While the exact cause of this condition remains unclear, researchers believe genetic factors and environmental influences might play a role. Despite the hurdles, organizations and scientists are tirelessly working on treatments and potential cures to improve the quality of life for those affected. The Ice Bucket Challenge in 2014 brought global attention to the disease, raising significant funds for research. Awareness and empathy are crucial as they contribute to a supportive community for individuals living with ALS. Each effort, big or small, matters in the fight against this life-altering condition. Did fidget spinners become a safety hazard? The fidget spinner craze took the world by storm, attracting attention with its sleek designs and fun tricks. Initially made from simple plastic, manufacturers started to create spinners from premium materials like titanium and even gold, appealing to collectors and enthusiasts alike. However, as the popularity soared, some people began attempting dangerous stunts, leading to unintended accidents and injuries. In fact, certain models were found to be choking hazards, prompting urgent recalls and safety warnings from health experts. Many parents were concerned about these risks, while others questioned if the enjoyment of spinning was worth the potential dangers. This whirlwind of excitement and caution reminds us that while trends can be thrilling, they also require a careful look at safety. So while fidget spinners may be fun, should we be more vigilant about their risks? Is it really true that sharks regenerate their teeth? Absolutely. Sharks are fascinating creatures, and one of their most remarkable features is their ability to constantly regenerate teeth. Throughout their lifetime, a shark can lose and replace teeth up to an astonishing 30,000 times. This incredible process happens because sharks have multiple rows of teeth, and when one tooth falls out, the next one moves up to take its place. Sharks typically shed a few teeth during each feeding, which helps them keep their bites sharp and effective. Unlike humans, who have just one set of adult teeth, sharks keep on growing new ones from a reserve located deep in their jaws. Some species, like the great white shark, can replace their teeth every few weeks. This efficient regeneration is crucial for their survival, since their diet mainly consists of tough prey, like fish and seals. So the next time you see a shark, remember its impressive dental arsenal that keeps it at the top of the ocean food chain. Here's a wild fact about the daisugi technique. This fascinating practice from Japan has been around for over 700 years and showcases a brilliant way to produce wood without cutting down trees. Originating in the 14th century, daisugi involves encouraging vertical growth from a single trunk, causing new shoots to grow upwards like columns. Every 2 years, skilled craftsmen prune the upper branches by hand, promoting the growth of these straight shoots. The result is high-quality wood, perfect for crafting everything from traditional furniture to modern designs. Not only does this technique provide sustainable wood, but it also plays a crucial role in maintaining soil health and preventing deforestation. By employing daisugi, people can enjoy the benefits of wood without harming forests, making it a perfect example of how nature and craftsmanship can work together for a greener future. Isn't it amazing how ancient traditions can lead us to sustainable solutions today? Can you believe Splash Mountain water sold for $5,000? In a truly bizarre turn of events, a jar of water collected from the famous Splash Mountain ride at Disneyland was put up for auction on eBay and fetched an eye-popping price. This wasn't just any water. It was from a beloved attraction that bursts with thrills and nostalgia. The ride, which features lively animatronics and a thrilling drop, has captured the hearts of countless visitors since it opened in 1989. The winning bidder, willing to pay such a staggering amount, showcased a quirky collector's mindset, emphasizing just how far some fans go to own a piece of their favorite experiences. In an age where everything can be bought and sold online, even something as simple as water can become a sought-after souvenir. Many wonder what motivates such purchases. Is it nostalgia, love for the attraction, or simply a desire to own something utterly unique? Regardless, this splash of absurdity reminds us of the excitement and memories that theme parks create. Prepare to be amazed by animal testing in cosmetics. Did you know that the cosmetics industry in the United States heavily relies on animal testing? Every day, millions of American women use about 12 personal care products, which can include makeup, lotions, and shampoos. However, many of these products are tested on animals to ensure they're safe for us, raising serious ethical questions. While beauty standards often prioritize the latest trends, they can clash with the welfare of animals that undergo testing. This practice raises concerns, as many believe that our quest for beauty should not come at such a high cost to living creatures. Thankfully, there are alternative methods available to test cosmetic safety without harming animals, and more consumers are choosing cruelty-free products. As awareness grows, the hope is that the industry can strike a better balance between beauty and compassion. What will you choose for your beauty routine? Can you believe Wi-Fi originated from black hole research? This incredible twist of fate began with Australian scientist John O'Sullivan and his team, who were exploring the mysteries of black holes. They were investigating faint radio waves emitted by these cosmic giants when they stumbled upon a breakthrough that changed the world. O'Sullivan and his colleagues developed algorithms to detect these weak signals, which unexpectedly laid the groundwork for wireless internet technology. Today, Wi-Fi is everywhere, from our homes to coffee shops and even public parks. Its impact stretches beyond just convenience. It has transformed how we communicate, work, and share ideas. Wi-Fi has reshaped our social interactions and political landscapes, making information more accessible than ever. Who would have thought that studying the universe could lead to a staple of modern life like Wi-Fi? Did you know forks were once seen as sinful? In the past, using forks was considered sacrilegious, which might surprise many today. These simple yet essential eating utensils were viewed as artificial hands, leading people to think they replaced God-given abilities. This peculiar belief stemmed from a time when religious views were deeply intertwined with daily life, and using forks could be seen as an affront to divine design. In fact, during the Middle Ages in Europe, they raised eyebrows and sparked debates among the faithful. Many believed that eating with one's fingers was more natural and in line with God's intentions, while forks were dismissed as pretentious tools of the elite. It wasn't until the 18th century that forks gained acceptance, as they became fashionable among the upper classes. Their adoption was not just about convenience, it also symbolized a shift in social norms and culinary practices. Today, forks are an indispensable part of dining around the world. Isn't it fascinating how something we take for granted had such a controversial history? Titles matter. Why was Moving Baddies renamed? When it comes to storytelling, a title can make all the difference. Originally, the film was named Moving Baddies, but after feedback from creative minds, it was renamed to better capture the story's essence. Titles serve as a first impression, setting the tone for what viewers can expect. They not only grab attention, but also convey themes, characters, or emotions in just a few words. In the case of Moving Baddies, someone suggested a name that resonated more with the plot, demonstrating how collaborative creativity can enhance a project. This change shows that every detail, including the title, plays a vital role in storytelling. So the next time you see a film or read a book, remember that the title might just reveal more than you think. What would you have named it? Believe it or not, Silent Night is a global phenomenon. This beloved Christmas carol holds the title for the most recorded Christmas song in history. Composed back in 1818 by Franz Zauber Gruber with heartfelt lyrics by Joseph Moore, Silent Night started its journey in German. But don't let that limit you. This enchanting song has been translated into over 300 languages and dialects, making it a universal favorite. Since 1978 alone, more than 733 versions have earned copyright, showing just how much people love to put their own spin on it. From choirs to solo artists, everyone seems to want to share this Christmas spirit through music. Each interpretation brings a unique flavor to the original melody, connecting listeners worldwide through joy and nostalgia. So next time you hear Silent Night, consider all the different voices and cultures that have embraced this timeless tune. Isn't that incredible? Hard to believe, but our anthem has a wild past. The melody of the Star-Spangled Banner isn't originally American. It actually comes from a British drinking song called To Anacreon in Heaven. Written in the 18th century, this tune was popular in pubs and gatherings, where people enjoyed singing along while sipping their favorite drinks. It wasn't until the early 19th century that the words penned by Francis Scott Key during the War of 1812 were paired with this lively melody. The anthem's evolution from a cheerful pub song to a powerful symbol of American pride is truly remarkable. Today, when we hear the Star-Spangled Banner played at sporting events and ceremonies, we should remember its unique journey that now inspires patriotism and unity across the nation. Isn't it fascinating how something so celebratory turned into our national rallying cry?